Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode 12. And as you can see, the end of the season is swiftly approaching. We've played 34 games, we're currently sat in 3rd position. There's only a few more games left, and look how tight it is at the top. There's about 10 points between 1st and 9th position. There is still a whole lot to play for in this season. But if you do enjoy this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on, and let's get into it. So the first game of today's episode is against Northampton away from home, and I love the 125-year anniversary badge for Northampton. Such a good badge, and they're the first ones on the attack in the box. Look at that for a save though. He passed it across, and look how nimble I am to get across my line to make the save, but he should be scoring. That is the easiest chance of his whole career. Doesn't quite make the best connection on the ball, but there I am with the save, push out for a corner, and from that corner they whip it in and they win the header and they find the back of the net. No, God! And this is where the frustration begins. I couldn't see the ball properly. The angle deceived me completely. I thought it was going wide or even over, and I just watched it go to the back of the net. It's pretty terrible from all involved, to be honest. The defending's shocking, goalkeeping's shocking. They whip it into the mixer. It's quite a lofted ball, and look how many men are unmarked in the middle. There's 3 of them just stood there. He rises highest, rises like a salmon. And yeah, goalkeepers are shocking, to be honest. I don't know how he beats my defender. It's not even that good a header. Not a lot of pace on the ball. And I just let it go in. So 1-0 down, not a good start. But we have to move on, and we're finally getting our first attack in the 28th minute. And look at that for a shot. What is Wilson doing?
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Now into the 38th minute, and Northampton on the counter-attack by the looks of it. It gets in the box, hits it. But look at that for a save. I slapped that ball out of here. Not in my house.
Not in my house.
They recycled the play and have another opportunity, which I just hold on tight to. But let's have another look at this save. I don't know why I've done it, but look at that slap. Good strong hand. Get that out of here. You're not scoring another goal on me today. And that's how we move on to half time. 1-0 up, and we have had no shots on target at all. That's a very poor half from us. They get the first shot of the second half, which is nowhere near the goal, to be honest. And then they get a second one in the 80th minute, which I do close them down quickly.
I'm going on an adventure!
I was getting so frustrated with the lack of play, so I thought I'd go on a little darting run through the whole length of the pitch. I do get to the edge of the box and we do lose the ball, but do recycle it again. Pass it out wide, great pass. I am still wandering around in the middle of the box. The ball is passed to me though, and I do strike it but I get blocked, and that is how that game ends, 1-0. And I've learned something though. This game hates goalkeepers, because I had more rating moving up the pitch and passing the ball than I do for making saves, which is ridiculous, and I'm very disappointed and even more frustrated. This game promotes me running around the pitch out of goal more than actually saving shots. But we have to continue. We move on to the semi-final of the Papa John's Trophy against Bolton. They get the first strike at the near post. I make a fantastic save, get a 0.2 rating, and then I can see the goal and I messed up again. I thought it would be a good idea to close the man down and he'd just pass it across, and then for some reason the goalkeeper feels very heavy at times and it stops you moving across the line. It happens again later on, which I'm even more mad about, which you'll see. It's a good pass, he chips it. I'm stood behind the defender, I can't really see the ball. He's always going to score from that position, and we're 1-0 down. Bolton are a pretty decent team, and we've been playing so poorly lately. This is going to be a struggle. And if I think it couldn't get any worse, look at this. That happened multiple times in this session I played, and it's ridiculous. It's really starting to annoy me. I do make a save there, then look at this. I get stuck stationary again. I have no idea. I know he's going to hit it that way. I am spamming, go left, and the keeper just, he moves and just stops dead. Like, I'm not stopping there. If I wanted to stop, it would still move a little bit. It's the way the goalkeeper just stands still. It's so annoying. Look, stops dead, doesn't move, and there's another goal. So we're 2-0 down against Bolton. And my anger is just building from this. I'm stood there like, not happy chappy. It's lucky it's not live, put it that way. Finally, something good happens. We get a shot on target. It's taken 2 games or 1.5 games, but finally we did something, and then we nearly conceded from a deflection. But there you go, 2-0 at half time, and we have done nothing, and it's just bubbling away the anger here. At the beginning of the second half, look at that for a challenge. That's a red card all day long. Nowhere near the ball. He studded Wilson's Achilles heel as well, and the referee thinks it's fine, gives him a yellow, and he's complaining about it. It's a red card all day long. Look at it. Nowhere near the ball. That's a filthy challenge, and he should be gone, but he stays on the pitch, has a shot actually, I think it's him, and I make a decent save, and then I get subbed off for War. 12 shots against, 3 saves, a 6.0 rating, and just poor. 30%, 7 shots. We actually get 2 goals when I go off. We do concede another one because Ward cannot keep a clean sheet to save his life, and we lose the game without the Papa John's trophy. And now we move on to the next game against Swindon Town, and I'm yet to see a goal. The 2 goals came when the game got simulated. I want to see 1 goal, and hopefully it will change against Swindon. They have the first shot, which drags just wide. Another one here, very poor to be honest. I catch it nice and easily, but they're all over us at the moment. Another close one. I do get my hands to and hold it tightly. And again, just another one. They're straight at me, which I'm very lucky. But 0-0 at half time. They've had 4 shots. We've had none. We haven't even been in their half yet. It's just very poor from us. I don't know what has happened. EA have mugged me off with this team. Sutton, we're top goal scorers and we haven't done anything in this episode. Finally, another shot on target though by Omar. Keeper makes an okay save. And look out for a cross and a horrible touch. He had time and space. Messed it up. Now Swindon again. This time I'm quick off my line, grabbing that ball, and I start going on a wander to be honest, and get a close-up view of their keeper making a fantastic save. He is quick off his line. Now into the 80th minute, Swindon have time in the box and squeeze it in at the near post. I've just kind of given up with this team to be honest. Having to deal and sit through all those games and not even having shots on target, and then conceding terrible goals. Defensively, shocking. Look how much time he has in the box. He literally circles around my centre back, who backs away, hits it at the near post. I should be saving it, but once again, I have that in my mind. People are like, you hold the near post too much and then they score from it. So I can't win it either way at the moment, and I'm just definitely struggling. I don't mind conceding goals, but when we're not even having shots on target, it's so frustrating. I conceded another one 6 minutes later. He's run off like he's won the World Cup. He hasn't. He scored another one against a very poor team. We've just gone downhill massively. I don't know what has happened to us. EA have nerfed Sutton United. I'm all out of position. I do charge out and do miss the ball, but the animation again, what is with the goalkeeper putting his hands behind his back every time? It's so annoying. I get subbed off, no surprise there. 3 saves, 6.5 rating, 86 minutes played. We lose the game 2-0, doesn't really matter anymore. We're dropping down the table by the way. Every loss we're moving further and further away from promotion. But now we move on to the last game of the episode against Tranmere Rovers, who I think are in the bottom half of the table. And all I want to see is a goal to be honest. We are struggling so much and that is not helping. Shots like that from Wilson, just terrible. We've had 2 shots on target this whole game. That one I thought the keeper make a fantastic save. He didn't. Apparently that went just wide. I thought the keeper got fingertips to it. Look at it. But nope, just wide. Went out for a goal kick. But we're still in attack, which is good to see. A little back heel by Omar. Wilson hits it and the keeper is pretty much close to him, so he does make the save easy enough. Push that for a corner. Omar with a strike, and he finally finds the back of the net. The first goal we have seen in this episode has taken 7.5 minutes of gameplay. 4 games or 3.5 games. Crazy, but we finally seen one that we have scored. It's an okay strike to be honest. The defender does so poorly, dives into a tackle and Omar wiggles his way through. Look at that, muscles him out, pushes him away from him, gets a little finesse. The keeper gets stuck in the mud by the looks of it, but we are leading a game. Praise the Lord. Tranmere with their first strike, and I make the save as well, keeping my clean sheet. Hopefully they get another opportunity. Look at that could have gone top bins, but luckily enough he messed up this shot completely. My midfielder got caught napping there, and look how much space and time in the box. He wellies it straight past me, tying it all up, 1-1. And again, we were doing so well, and then defensively we mess up. Pass it out from the back, midfielder loses the ball here, gets tackled. Look at the space in the middle, centre back comes across, 2 players unmarked in the middle. I'm grasping at this ball and I'm nowhere near it. Maybe I am. John there trying to close him down. Okay, I should be saving, but again, look at the hand actually, look at the hand. Why does he reach backwards with it? I cannot stand it. Their goalkeeper makes himself nice and big, making the save. Omar with the time and space in the box, should be finishing it, but the keeper closed him down and saved that one. And we go into half-time 1-1. It's not looking good, but it's looking a load better than the last 3 games. We're actually making opportunities and getting shots on target. And talk about shots on target, Omar gets his second, making it 2-1 with an absolute belter. And it feels good to say Omar is scoring again. He had a little dry spell, but he's back on it now. Hopefully he can keep this ball rolling. The defender just gives him loads of space. Look at the pass is easy enough. No one closes him down. He has the time to turn and just locks and loads and blasts this ball into the back of the net, putting us back into the lead. I'm just hoping we can hold on. Eastman with a decent free kick here. Keeper makes a little bit of a meal of it. Pretty far out, but then he does make another fantastic save from the finesse shot. From the corner though, we get a goal from a corner. It's Omar. He gets his hat trick with his head. That could be the perfect hat trick. He scored with his right foot, scored with his left foot, and the header. Omar is going into the history books with that one. It's a beautiful header. We do not see it very often. The defender on the line actually gets close to it, actually hits him in the face pretty much, but closes his eyes by the looks of it, head down, not even looking where the ball is, bounces off it into the back of the net, and we are looking good for the win. They have a little half header, which I do make a little bit of mean of it, but hold it tight in the end. They get another strike at the near post, and this save is unbelievable. He hit this with so much power, and look at that for a nice strong hand. No floppy fingers here today. And then I get subbed off in the 86th minute. I make 2 saves, 6.4 rating, but we do go on to win the game 3-1. We had 11 shots. That's more shots than we had in the other 3 games combined. And we also have confirmation that EA absolutely hate goalkeepers and do not care about them at all. You may as well just run up the pitch and try getting some goals because they don't care about your rating. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, turn notifications on. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.